Okay, today I'm going to explain you how do we use comparative sentences. First, we use them to compare two different things. Also can be people, animals, etc. For example, she's prettier than her. We have the adjective pretty in a comparative form. Prettier than her. She is the subject, her is the second subject, and don't forget, when we use comparative expressions, we have to write always than. Okay, now look at this small chart that explains you what are the different adjectives. In English, we divide in adjectives in two different ways: short adjectives and long adjectives. Now, what is a short adjective? Short adjectives, most of them are with one syllable, and in some cases are with two syllables. For example, we have tall. Tall, it's one syllable. That's what we use the ending er plus than, taller than. And we have long adjectives. What is a long adjective? They can be with two or three or four or five or more syllables. For example, expensive has three syllables. That's why we use a different structure. More expensive than. Short, er plus than, and long, more adjective than. Now, let's look at these short adjectives. We have small, one syllable; strong, one syllable; long, one syllable; easy, one syllable; heavy, two syllables; dirty, two syllables; large, two syllables; nice, one; slow, one; funny, two syllables. Okay, all of them are short. That's why we have to add er in every single adjective in order to change it into comparative expression. Okay, now what about long adjectives? Long adjectives like beautiful, dangerous, intelligent, complex, difficult, honest, expensive, popular, boring, and terrible. All of them are long adjectives. That's why we use more before the adjective, and then we have to add than. More beautiful than, more dangerous than, more intelligent than, more complex than, more difficult than, more honest than, more expensive than, more popular than, more boring than, and more terrible than. Okay, don't forget to use than after the adjective. Okay, now also in this grammar topic there are two exceptions to change the adjectives into comparative. We're going to start with the first rule, that it's the CVC, or consonant vowel consonant. We have the word big, hot, thin, slim, fat, or wet. If we use all of them, we have to repeat the last consonant plus er, because big it's a consonant, I is the vowel, and G is a consonant. If your adjective follow this order at the end, we have to repeat the last consonant plus er plus than. For example, bigger than, hotter than, thinner than, slimmer than, fatter than, and wetter than. Now, finally, we have the other exceptions They are called irregular adjectives. First of all, they don't follow the first rule that I told you. For example, the word bad, good, ill, well, or far, they can be short adjectives, but they don't follow the rules. They are irregular adjectives. They have special rules. For example, if you use bad in a comparative expression, it have to be worse than, good, better than, ill, worse than, well, better than, many, more than, far, further than, or farther than. Okay? Don't forget, they are irregular. They don't follow the same rules as the first adjectives that I gave you. Okay? Now, we have a short exercise that you have to try to complete. First, we have 4 different sentences, and we have to complete on the line what would be the right comparative sentence. For example, we have 1. Pablo, old Juan. Lucia, young Patty. Mary, attractive Sophia. And football, exciting tennis. Okay, now I'm going to give you some time, and then you have to check if you are okay or if you are wrong. Okay, I think that it was enough time to complete them, so please, we're going to check the correct answers. We have Pablo is older than Juan. Old, it's short, that's why we use older than. Number 2, Lucia is, because it's singular. Younger, it's short adjective than. Patty. Mary is more attractive than Sophia. Why more attractive? Why more attractive? It's a long adjective, so we have to use more plus the adjective plus than. And finally, football. Football is more exciting than tennis. Exciting is a long adjective, that's why we use more. Okay, so now please, on your notebook you have to write and complete these exercises. They are 6 sentences, and you have to check the video, your book, and complete the correct sentences. We have, for example, Alan told Tom. Diana, short Alan. Tamara, beautiful Rose. The school, big yours. Chris, good Roger at math. And English, bad history. Okay, when you finish these sentences, please take the photo from the explanations and the exercises and send them to the teacher. Thank you, and that's all.